Hey everybody, welcome to me. Happy Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day over there. I wouldn't normally let you eat on camera because it's very disrespectful and people hear the munching and whatnot. But you're a veteran.
Far away when I munch.
No, but you're a veteran. You can do whatever you want today. It's like your Christmas.
Cool.
Like you don't get regular Christmas, but you do get Veterans Day.
That's accurate. I'm an adult.
Yeah, like no one's gonna buy you. I'm not gonna buy you a Christmas present. JJ, I might buy you one. I think you deserve it, but him, not so much.
Oh, you're Zoidberg.
I'm just gonna give you whatever he gives me.
Well, there you go. Joy to the world,
Dude, I got a fondue set one day that year.
What?
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck do I do with this?
Was it like when did you get a fondue set for Christmas? Mm-hmm. Who gave you a fondue set?
My cousin Memo.
Why would there's not one thing. I've known you for coming up on 7 years.
Yeah.
And not once have you mentioned anything about liking fondue or even that you knew what it even
It
was.
was totally a regift. And I have no idea what to do with it. Like,
Do you still have it?
No, I think I threw it away.
Oh, wow, I don't. You were literally telling me the other day about how you don't like things being just thrown away.
No, I think I donated. What am I going to do? There's nothing
Chocolate
to do.
fondue.
Where do you get chocolate fondue shit?
You just chocolate. You just melt it. It's just the heating mechanism that flows.
There's no heating mechanism. It was just the porcelain.
Then, but wait,
It was
what?
just the pot.
So he just
He
gave
gave me the pot and the sticks. And
Oh, it wasn't even I'm thinking a fondue fountain. No, it was just a pot.
Fountain. You fancy.
I am fancy. If you're gonna do fondue, you gotta do fondue fountain. I gotta look up fondue.
I don't know
fountain.
how fancy that is. I mean, Golden Corral has one.
Well, I don't go to Golden Corral because it's too fancy for me, JJ. All right, it is just too.
he goes to Silver Saloon.
Sirloin Stockade.
Sirloin Stockade you brought up before. I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. Let's see what the chat says. Got an ad for the Navy leading into this. Yeah, if you were the Navy. You Google things. This is our friend Felix. He's like, I'm a Navy man. I got an ad for the Navy. It's because you put Navy in your Facebook post and they're tracking you.
They want you back.
Right. And then, hey, Marco's happy free food days. That's exactly what he was saying as well. Somebody help me. I smoked too much and now I'm a pigeon coop. Hey, man. I just want to say, whoa, you're on a trip, bro. Everything is there.
That hurt me.
I'm sorry.
Looking at that screen.
Yeah, red and blue doesn't give you seizures, or red and green doesn't give you seizures. It's red and blue, so we're fine. It's like that Porygon episode of Pokemon. Did you not remember that? That Porygon.
I didn't get it
Well,
because I live in
no
America.
one does.
We somehow the word got to us pre-internet where it's like, oh man, kids are fucking exploding in Japan. They got seizures all over the place.
I heard a lot of things on Pokemon that ended up not being true.
Oh, like what?
The purple-haired Team Rocket dude was a girl.
Oh, yeah. That was
Jesse?
on another band episode.
Because didn't he have boobs at one point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they prosthetic or were they his actual boobs?
They were prosthetic.
Yeah. So it was just him being erotic, where they don't let any sex into children's programs, but they can have guns. We're not getting into that because
I don't
fuck
think-
that dude. We
No,
know what
that
we're talking
episode
about.
was also banned.
Which one?
Of Pokemon.
There's a police officer. She has a gun.
No.
Obviously,
It was the Safari Zone. He was like a Texas Ranger kind of character. He looked like Clint Eastwood, and he literally points a gun at Ash's face.
That sounds really cool. I kind of want to see that episode. No, I just want to show this.
It was the
fondue fountain.
Dratini one. So like, no one in America saw Dratini.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. There are Pokemon that we just knew about that we just didn't ever see. But look at guys, you could have a fancy fondue set. Look at this guy.
What the fuck is that white motor at the top?
It's not a white motor. It's the motor for the fondue set.
Is this one of your favorite clips?
Yes, it is. Because he doesn't know what to do.
You unplug it.
Turn it off.
He just starts crying. It's like, why would you use such thick cheese, you fucking moron?
That's the other thing with fondue. You need like the right ratio of cheese or chocolate or whatever you're doing.
Right. But you could figure it out if given the time.
I mean, that guy didn't.
Well, that guy's
Clearly,
clearly
the issue. You said you can figure it out. That means I'm going to deal with like 3 of those.
Right.
Too thin, just right.
I'm
Hey.
already like. It already sounds like I'm at least $50 in the hole.
Hey, no, cheese doesn't cost that much, nor does chocolate.
You don't have any idea how badly I could fuck up cheese.
Is there a story behind that? It sounds like.
No.
Bro, inflation, Joe Biden. Like, yeah.
Oh, hey, don't you start with that bullshit.
Highest inflation since 1990.
Yeah, I was alive in 1990. That's fine. If it was like Depression era, I'd be like, oh, it's unheard of. But it's like, no, 1990, I was alive.
We
was
are in the
fine.
20s again.
Huh?
We are in the 20s.
We are in the 20s again. Where are my music's at? I want that music back.
You're getting Silk Sonic. It's the same.
That happy Silk Sonic Eve. I'ma leave the door open. JJ, he doesn't know the words. He doesn't listen to pop music. What do you listen to?
Nothing.
You just
Words.
Audiobooks,
No.
podcasts.
No.
You don't have a dog here.
Those are the only two things. What?
Yeah, I
You
don't
don't have a dog here that'll eat the meat.
Oh no, I'm talking about him. He's saying that he listens to words. I said audiobooks and podcasts. He said no.
Anime intros at the gym. That's how you get to 315.
Well, that makes sense because it's all high energy and super like, you know.
Then you cool down with outros.
Yep, because it's either some lo-fi thing or something very sweet.
Kind of, most of the time.
That's the whole. I
That's
know
your
the
walking
memes.
music. Where you're
That's-
stretching.
What is the best anime outro?
Outro?
Yeah.
outro.
One that makes you like happy or jolly, because apparently all of them are happy and jolly, despite the massive amount of murder in the shows prior.
The
it seems.
outros are always like super soft and sweet.
That's what I'm saying. Which one makes you the most jolly? Because they're so nice and sweet.
He likes soft music, so he wants to know which one.
I don't like soft music. Do you call Silk Sonic soft music?
That's the exception, not the rule.
This
The last five-
got me.
I mean, it literally has the word silk in it.
That's because it's smooth, not soft.
The last 5 recommendations, I'm like, this is straight off lo-fi.
Fair enough. But seriously, anime low-key outros. Hamtaro's was weird, really weird. I went back and listened to it. It's like that was the one where I was like, wow, this is
It's
really
not
weird.
soft, but it's the only one I can think of, and it's the Cowboy Bebop outro.
Well, let's
The
look
real
at
folk blues.
Well, here's the problem. We're probably gonna get immediately banned.
Free show.
I put 10 seconds of WWE, and they're like, "You're banned from everything." Like, not like, oh, we just let it play without ads. No, stop it. It was the Drew Carey clip that we played. They were like, "Fuck all that," so I cut it out. Let me see. This is definitely cool down music at the gym. I just ran 5 for 5. I would say 5 miles. I can't run 5 miles.
Hey, Johnny Neal.
Yeah. Yeah, this is me. Just trying to catch my breath on the lower incline.
I think you have a still, like when you go to the clip, but he's literally just walking in the rain, so it's.
That sounds romantic. It sounds very.
Well, he's walking alone and throwing
This
roses.
is all slideshows. But you know why? Because YouTube will copyright them immediately, and they'll lose all their money.
No,
No,
the actual outro is just a slideshow.
Oh, so that was correct. Oh, okay. I can brood like this. I can do that. Yeah, man. I'm all about that. Dude, Japan Jazz goes so chill. Yeah, no, me and Martin would go watch this one jazz lady who was Japanese. It was a Japanese jazz band.
lady who's
No,
Japanese.
she was Japanese, and she was a trumpet player, and she was badass, dude. I wish I could find it. See,
Tokyo Ska Paradise
Japanese-
Orchestra.
What?
What?
Say that again for the people that listen to music.
Tokyo Ska Paradise Orchestra.
Who are they? Explain it while I look up this Japanese lady.
The most math ska band that exists. Japanese does everything with mathematical ratios.
Oh, I can't find it.
In their music, at least.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the lady.
I'm not sure it's gonna work.
We're all
but-
trying to find the lady.
JJ.
Oh man, all the single people are here today.
Now it's easier. Oh no, big reveal. Yeah, I put up a clip with somebody in it, and I was like, oh no, this is
I liked
unfortunate.
it. You're fine. Don't worry. I don't care.
Don't worry. Oh, don't, I don't care. And then you start crying 30 minutes into this episode.
No, I'm sweating. I still don't know how you're wearing a hoodie.
Oh, do you want the fan? I asked.
Oh, that's what you meant.
I said,
No, it's
temperature-wise, are you guys good? I mean, we could just do
fine. They
it while
don't see me glisten, and that. Yeah, I'm fine.
Nah, you're looking real shiny, boy. And I don't know why I called you boy. Also, I'm probably gonna get real sweaty in this.
We'll
piece,
wait till
so.
the commercial.
We'll
when you
wait
play,
till the
When
commercial.
you put Chila G on there.
Exactly, when he's doing his little dance and stuff. But hey, everybody, somebody said in the chat, we got the Pure Mexcellent show tonight. Yep.
Oh shit, we're right.
Yeah, that's the
We're
thing.
switching the topic. This is now
We had, we had
Mexicans in the military. There's one.
Who's the one?
Well, there's
The dude in the loteria.
it's sold out.
Hold on. Let's guys. It's Veterans Day.
Roy Benavidez is the biggest legend in the military. Well, actually, I don't know all their names, but Mexicans as an ethnicity have the most medals of honor.
Yes, that is true. John Leguizamo taught me that in, was it Mexican History for Morons or Latino History for Morons or whatever?
Yes.
But, Marcos, you make a valid point. It is Veterans Day, and so we need to give our props to all the veterans out there. The most important, as you mentioned before, El Soldado. The most important soldier in all of American and Mexican history.
I've never seen them painted so brightly.
Oh yeah, it's a vector. You can find they're not low-res JPEGs from the 1920s. No, these are
Now
all,
I feel at home.
yeah, these are no. There we go. Hold on, I'm trying to. Now I gotta find a low-res.
That has shadows and shit. That one's too good.
Oh, that one's pretty ugly.
No, that's not right.
That one looks terrible.
That's right.
There we go. That's just weird.
That's the Loteria card that has too many beans on it.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to find. That's the thing. Mexicans don't have that many cultural unifiers, and Loteria is definitely one of them. So everything is Loteria now, all the T-shirts, and I'm even guilty of it. I made Pixel Loteria shirts, and I sold none of them because...
Yeah, my white cousins, well, they're kind of half white, made an ofrenda for the first time, and I was like, we never did that.
We never did that either. But it's Coco, and we can put it on Instagram, and it's fun.
Book of Life ran so Coco could walk.
Exactly. It was like, what is this? Puppets? The fuck? Sure, whatever. And then little Mexican kid in a red hoodie running around the land of the dead. It's lovely stuff. And then it makes you cry. I've only seen Coco. I've said it before. I've only seen Coco 3 times because it's just the worst for me. I can't do it.
I think I've only seen it like twice, but I don't rewatch movies that often. I've gotten into this weird thing where I'm rewatching series right now.
I stopped doing that. I can only watch things once. People who can watch The Office over and over again, I don't get it.
Fuck The Office. I'm rewatching Venture Brothers.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
see, my biggest thing is that if Netflix had an ability to simulate cable television where you can make your own blocks, that'd be the greatest invention ever. Where it's like, oh, it's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna turn it on. It's Full House for an hour. Then it's fucking.
You want to be
Step by
Fry
Step.
from that episode that he gets the anchovies.
What?
Fry would no, he doesn't get anchovies. So basically, he deposited $5 in the bank in the year 2000 and goes to withdraw it in the year 3000, and it's like multiplied to be that he's basically a billionaire.
Right.
And all he does is buy things from his heyday, like, and then watch them. So he buys like Full House and things like that. And
Yeah. He was living in a
Why not? Why?
in a mansion listening to Big Butts. And Leela's like, Fry, you can't just spend your time sulking around listening to classical music.
that joke is today.
Yes. By the way, Joshman Forever. Shout out to all the veterinarians. That's a wrong holiday. It's about veterans.
They don't get one.
They don't get one. Veterinarians don't get one. Maybe like
The cow-colored line does not exist.
shut up. Why not? Yeah, have that be the farmer's thing. It's just the American flag with the cow stripe in the middle. I don't know, man. I mean, you're a
I
veteran.
think Customs has a line now.
Oh, Customs? What the fuck are they doing?
They're like the dark blue line.
That's so fucking. Enough of this blue.
The Border Patrol
line.
definitely has a line.
It's green, I think.
Yeah,
right?
it's the green line.
Red is firefighters, but I don't know why. They just wanted to feel included. Everyone loves firefighters, and nobody's talking shit
It's
about
like,
them.
you're fine, dude.
Yeah, it's like you don't need a flag. Chill out.
Apparently the song Fuck the Firefighters does exist, though.
Who's fucking the firefighters other than hot
I don't know,
wolves
man.
in this area?
Have you seen those calendars? I'm just saying.
I'm not
I'm
saying I
pretty sure
wouldn't.
they're getting a lot.
I wonder if any firefighter, like a young guy who's just looking for a job, right, is just like, I'm gonna take advantage of this as best I can. I'm going to fuck all the hot moms.
That's literally one of the biggest plot points in Rescue Me. That's actually a reoccurring plot point in Rescue
But
Me.
is that a real thing? That's television.
Well, I do know that Dennis Leary got kicked out of every fire station by the end of the ship. By the end of the
Because he
thing.
kept fucking?
No, because it's like our lives are not really that dramatic. Chill, get the fuck out.
Yeah, they're really not. Well, I'm sure being a soldier, being able to drop that in the conversation, be like, yeah, I served in the military. That gets you a lot of play, I'm sure.
Yeah, but I'm not interested in those kind of people. I don't date. I don't go.
I'd ask you about dating, my friend.
I don't go to country bars and be like, all right, well, here are my dog tags.
They just fall out of your wallet. Oh, I'm sorry.
They're not around for for everybody.
I also dropped my Magnum condom.
Why do
I wear on my monster dong.
Why do I keep that loop on my dog tags? I don't know. My dog tags are wrapped around
Because they both served me well.
That's so dumb. You have dog tags somewhere, I bet.
Nope.
No, you didn't get them. Not an issue for.
I had like 5 pairs of them, and I just threw them all away one in a while. Well, there's probably one back home.
Okay, I'm about to say, like, I'm gonna go steal your valor, man. That's the perfect time. You get all sorts of free stuff.
You need an ID.
You can't just go to an army surplus store. They'll make them for you.
What?
Actually, one time, one of the dog tags. So the dog tag machine was down on base. So I got my dog tags literally from the dog tag machine that makes dog tags for dogs.
Oh my god. They went to Home Depot and they're just like, all right, fuck it. U.S. issue, baby. Fucking military.
They got
finest.
really mad. They were like, why are they so shiny?
Just in like a secret spot and just
in case I get lost.
letting the enemy combatants know where you're at all times.
And then, like, I'm sure you've seen real dog tags. They're punched.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, those dog tags are etched with that cool laser. So they like, these are not.
So how much free stuff did you get today, other than the Chili's?
Just Chili's. That's all I did. I didn't take advantage of it because I went to the gym. Like, I spent like 3 hours at the gym today.
Damn.
Yeah.
Just like, fuck it. Oh, yeah, you had the day off.
Yeah.
So this was catch up on gym day.
Also, because I mean, the last 3 days I've been stuck in class, so it's been like 8 to 6, and then we come here, so I didn't have time.
So you're just getting it all in,
Pretty
just getting
much.
fucking swole. Yeah, I realize with the schedule with all the podcast stuff, it's like, oh no, there's no room for. I mean, there's room for gym, but I have to sacrifice something, and I don't know what it would be. So
It would be sleep, and you'd have to go to bed at a normal time.
fuck that.
B,
that don't work.
You'd have to get up at 6 a.m. with your schedule.
Yeah,
probably.
fuck that.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not doing. Both of those don't work because of the way I go to sleep. I can be in bed by 10:30 and not go to sleep until 1:30, even if I'm just laying there in silence, in blackness. I don't sleep. It's
Eat a
all
bunch of
fucked.
carbs.
Huh?
Eat a bunch of carbs.
I do that already, JJ. How do you think this?
Heavier carbs.
What is a heavier carb than just bread?
Pasta.
Little Caesars.
Pasta, Little Caesars. Does Little Caesars have pasta?
I don't know.
No, I know that.
I just get the hot and readies.
Man, I had a hot and ready recently.
I don't think I've been to a Little Caesar since I moved to Austin.
It's in the deep ghettos. It's only
Not because I have anything against Little Caesars, because all the ones that I tried to go to shut down.
No, well, they all deserve to because I went to Little Caesars, the one closest to us, which is a drive-through, and I was like,
oh, that one's deep in the ghetto.
that one's real bad.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, can I get hot and ready and some cheesy bread? And they're like, well, we don't got cheesy bread. I was like, okay. And hot and ready is going to be about 20 minutes. I go, what the? That's the point of a hot and ready. It's 7 o'clock. You should have these. And the guy, it was just 2 guys. Just
you switch
make
it to the pepperoniest hot and ready.
That's
what they've done. They're trying to upsell you, so they don't make the normal $5.99 hot and ready. They make the $7.99 hot and ready.
That's fine. I like the more pepperonis. They didn't have either of them.
Oh, damn.
And so then they go, you want the breadsticks? Those are just as good. And I was like, sure. They were shitty. They were the worst pieces of shit I've ever had.
They always burn those.
They weren't even burnt. They were just,
Like they're so hard on the outside. And
yeah, they were just disappointing and sad, and it made me angry. I was like, these are not the same as cheesy breads, which
Yeah.
I've become more of a fan of as I've been ordering more pizza for some reason.
I don't like cheesy bread because it's just basically pizza.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
just without the sauce. I dig it. I like garlic.
Do you like garlic?
I do like garlic.
That's what crust is for.
Also, have you tried naproxen? Naproxen or melatonin? What the hell is naproxen? I looked it up.
Naproxen is a leave.
I thought that was the one that for your face. You got too many pimples.
Oh, it is a leave. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm not taking a leave. I am taking gummies for melatonin. And
Purple
so,
ones?
Big bag of weed.
No, I'm not smoking weed. Even if I did, that doesn't do it for me. Nothing.
did it
Some
once.
people have said CBD works for them.
CBD. I tried some at that one taco festival we had. Lady was like, "Smoke this CBD thing and eat this oil or whatever." I was like, "Sure, whatever." It did nothing to me whatsoever. So I'm not on the CBD hype train. I don't like it.
Wax. You're gonna have to do dabs.
Oh my God, no!
Damn.
I saw someone do it with like a blowtorch, and I'm like, "What are you doing? Why would you get high and handle heavy machinery?"
It's the meth of weed.
That's what you need, meth.
Meth. That's just the other way. That'd let me go to the gym at 6 a.m. and be like, "Oh, I'm so tired." How do you?
All right, yeah, you do meth once. You go to the gym at 6 a.m. Then you ride the meth wave up until like 10. Then you crash.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And then you gotta do meth again every day.
No. Then after that, you're good. You set your circadian rhythm.
I don't know if that's how it works. By the way, how do you do meth? I was gonna inject it, but I'm not sure you inject meth.
No, you don't inject
nah,
it.
Is it
you
smoke?
smoke it.
See, that's too much
You
technology.
can also
at 6
snort it.
Okay, maybe snort, but that's too much technology. 6 a.m, you wake up, spoon or whatever the fuck you have to do and drink
not
it.
heroin.
I don't know. I don't know drugs, dude. Also, you're thinking about Neutrogena, Marco. not naproxen. Whatever.
I don't do drugs. Just do alcohol.
I don't do drugs. I just do facial scrubs. All right, well, let's get on with it. We're already a half hour into the show, and by half hour into the show, I mean we started the pre-roll, and then we got to do the thing and the bag and the stuff and the thing. So, top 5 military people in movies, TV, video games. We'll be right back after this commercial. I don't know. We'll start though. Welcome everybody to the Scene Countdown. I am here. You are here. We are here to celebrate Veterans Day. You don't need to put it on just yet. It's fine. It's totally fine. You don't need to. What are you doing over there?
I'm making do-rag.
Why are you making a do-rag?
Because I'm a dude.
No, that's a dude rag. You just completely undermine yourself. Hi, everybody. I think I said it once before, but I'm going to say it once again. I'm Sammy Gonzalez, a.k.a. The Mexcellence. And joining me on the other side, I'm going to look at him first.
Me?
Yes, you.
I'm JJ.
It's JJ. Welcome, JJ, to the podcast. And then, of course, as I mentioned before, it's Veterans Day. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. I don't know. I'm forgetting the words I'm speaking right now. Where am I? Who am I?
Who am I? I know who I am.
Who are you? You're the veteran. It's your day. Welcome, everybody. And please give a warm round of applause, all of you watching right now. Seriously, I can see you. And I can hear the people listening also afterwards. I can hear if you clap. Please, can I get a round of applause for Marcos, everybody? Everybody.
This just reminds me of like Always Sunny, where the dude randomly gives him a shirt. Danny DeVito.
I don't remember that episode. Here's the thing. I've always said this before about that show. I go, man, these people are fucking awful. I don't like this show. This is a dumb show. And then my brother goes, that's the fucking point. And I go,
Yeah.
oh, that's great then. It's like, oh, you're supposed to hate these people. But anyway, we're not talking about my idiocy when it comes to understanding television programs. We're talking about our top 5. Oh my God, he cheered 45 bits. What did he say? Thank you for your service, Marcos. 45 bits to you. He's never getting it. You have to donate enough so that we cash out, and then he can get what I think is the equivalent of 45 cents.
That's cool.
I'll give it to you, though. I'll make sure he gets it. So be sure to donate. Be sure to like, subscribe, do all the things before we get into our top 5 military people, personnel from TV, video games, movies. So it's Veterans Day. We were gonna get into some holiday stuff, but you were like, no, it's Veterans Day. I want my day, damn it.
Actually,
You demand
Tommy
it.
is the one that threw a stink about it, and he's not even here.
And he's not even here. So join us next week on our top 5 desserts. I like that idea. But we're going to do military people. And some people already provided some lists. One guy stole my list verbatim almost. So I was like, chill the fuck out. But this is going to be no holds barred. As long as they hold a military rank in their time frame, whatever it may be. I'm not sure if any one of you are big Halo fans here, but I put Master Chief. He has a military rank in the Space Marines. It is a naval thing, so technically he counts.
U.S. and
The Halo is
thing.
Navy?
Yeah,
they're Navy.
They're Navy.
I've never had an Xbox, so.
Yeah, me either. So I learned that earlier. So yeah, it's like, so as long as they hold
They have books,
a military,
which I also do not read.
I mean, technically, like Luke Skywalker could technically. No, he's a rebel, so no, they're not an official army.
I mean,
they're not recognized.
They overthrow the official government, and then they become the official army.
Yeah, but he was never a pilot in the official army. He was a Jedi at that point.
Yeah, but Jedis also hold rank in the Old Republic. They're all generals.
Yeah, even Padawan is a rank.
No, because they're not. We're not soldiers.
Well,
we're keepers of the peace.
I'm agreeing with you, but I'm saying yes, it can be very loosely interpreted.
Fair enough. Just because they have
No
rankings.
Jedis are on my list.
Yes. By the way, someone said, does 7 Asian Army count? No, it does not count. Now the song's stuck in my head and I hate you. Nice shirt, JJ. Too sweet, me brother.
Too sweet.
I don't know what that means. You guys are both wearing wrestling shirts.
No, it's a
And
big
I'm
wrestling weekend.
It is a big wrestling weekend? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
You know what's even bigger?
Your love
Mexmerch.com, God damn it.
for Mex merch.
Look at that, Mexmerch.com. Let's go to our new items. Look at that right there. You guys, look at, I'm wearing a sweater. You could wear a sweater. Look at this. It's Japanese. It's wrestling inspired. No, it's not. I just said it. But we should have some wrestling inspired tees. I don't know how we would do that. I'm sure we could do some luchador things. but
Edward
look at
already
that.
kind of drew an outline for several. He
Well,
just
he needs to send them to me so I can make them sweet.
okay.
But there you go. Fresh pozole. Look at that. It's very nice. You go to the cozy collection. Look at all our warm things. It's getting cold out there. I like this one. People like this one. The Christmas Spirit sweatshirt. It's 100% printed to make. Direct to order. Direct to you. Be sure to order all your Mex merch by December 8th. So that way it gets there for Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, then you can order it whenever you want. And there's a coupon code lying in the commercial somewhere. And if you just ask me on Instagram, as long as you're following on the Mexcellence and you message the Mexcellence, I will give you a discount code. We'll figure something out. I'll even put your name on it. I just want you to go out there and share the Mex merch with the people. But that's enough shilling for now. Who wants to start this top 5? Veteran, soldier, awesome people. Is it just going to be me?
I can start it. I don't give a fuck.
Well, you can go last because you probably have a more interesting list than I.
I mean, sure.
All right. I asked you guys and you said yes, and then I just completely undermined you. I just figured the veteran should go last
Okay, that's fine.
because you hold higher rank than all of us technically. What are you in military? Are you like a 5 as a soldier?
E4. I was a corporal.
E4?
Yeah.
Okay. My mom was like a 6. She
I
worked
didn't
at
know
the
your
IRS.
mom was in.
She's not in the military. She just worked at the IRS. So they gave her a ranking of 6.
Oh, it's probably like 06 then or something.
Something like that. She could go up to like 8 where she had some pretty high stuff, but she was like, nah, I don't want to lift boxes. Fuck that. So my mom, point being, she could probably call the feds on everybody. But what we're looking at, I'm just going to throw it now to our number 5. At least
Oh, man.
my number 5. G6, government employees, Felix says. Why does he know that? I don't know. He knows a lot of things.
Because
I
he's a
don't
Navy.
quite
He was in the Navy. He deals with more people.
in the Navy, we can sail the 7 seas. Why do I know that song? That's a YMCA. Who are those guys?
It
Village
was
People?
played at
Village
a lot
People.
of weddings, like in the 90s. I don't know why.
That's a very specific but valid point.
I know it from The Simpsons.
You unlocked a brain thing. What was it?
The Simpsons played it a lot.
Simpsons.
Simpsons did it.
Everything is a Simpsons reference. Everyone talks about everything being a JoJo reference. It feels like everything's a Simpsons reference.
Yeah, they were the first JoJos.
Sammy's mom is fly like a G6. Yes, she is. You're too phone. She's retired. Leave her alone. All right, my number 5. Let me go ahead and just jump around here. I'm going to need to just move things over. My number 5 is from video games and from
Video
movies.
games?
This one's very easy. You guys can almost guess it just based off of video games. Let me look up his full name because I know his full name off the top of my head. I'm talking about Seattle's finest battler. He punches people in the face. He's able to shoot projectiles from his arms. I'm talking about Colonel William F. Guile, my number 5.
I didn't know he was from Seattle.
He is from Seattle. Yes, I know all the canon stuff.
Is he from Seattle or like the Air Force Base up there?
The Air Force Base up there. At least that's
Oh.
where he's stationed. Is there an Air Force Base up there?
Yeah.
Then at the very least, the Capcom did their research because I think they retconned it where like Ken is
I mean,
in
it's
San
America.
Francisco.
Just throw a dart. There's a base 30 minutes from where we grew up.
Yeah.
Sure. Also, oh no, this person's tweets are protected. All I was doing is trying to get to the actual William F. Guile. I think that's where they got the name is from. The Street Fighter movie. I don't know what the F stands for, but it's Jean-Claude
Fucking.
Van Damme. William fucking Guile. You goddamn right. I don't know, man. When you think America, this is what the Japanese thought of. Yellow, spooky, weird hair.
So to make this a JoJo's reference, he's a JoJo's reference.
Yes, I forget which one in particular.
Polnareff or the Nazi?
What? How do you look at that? Polnareff?
Polnareff. It's French.
Jojo.
French.
Let me see. Yeah, because I did look that up because that was from the 90s, right? Or maybe even earlier than that.
Yeah, that one takes place in the 90s.
Yeah, so
Or 80s.
Yeah, so I actually did read some references that this was one of the inspirations. I mean, look at the hair for Christ's sakes.
And I forget the name of the
Nazi.
But yeah, there was a character in the previous story that was a Nazi that had the same hair.
Oh my god! But you know what? Over the iterations, I like his play style. He's like a third alternate. Like I'll go like maybe like a Ken or something. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna play Guile. Why not? And I know how to do all his moves. His theme song is the best. Guile's theme goes with everything. It's one of America's national anthems. Honestly, if like Hulk Hogan, it's like I'm proud to be an American. Hulk Hogan's theme and then Guile's theme in my head for non-canon U.S. national anthems. I'm just saying. And I even hate Hulk Hogan, but god dang it, that's such a great song.
And you're not even a wrestling fan.
And I'm not even. I'm a real American. But if you put on. Then I just start doing one of these. And then I just go Sonic Boom. And it's a great time for all. My number 5, Colonel William F. Guile. JJ, what is your number 5?
My number 5 is a bit of a cheat, but he was a soldier, and then he became the commander of Hell's armies. He's the Hell Spawn, Al Simmons.
Oh my god. That's right, he was like a Marine, right?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find him. Let's see, Soldier, Al Simmons. Oh, look at there he is right there, looking dope as fuck.
Yep.
But he didn't die during war, did he?
No, he was more of like a mercenary or like an assassin when he got killed. But yeah,
I saw the movie. He was betrayed by a white dude.
Yeah. And then,
just like life.
Yeah. Wasn't he also like trying to save children or something along those lines too?
His daughter.
That's right. Oh my god, there's a zombie version of him. But yeah. So is that even a real part of the comic books where he's like in his military? Did they go back to that, I assume, maybe?
Mm-hmm. He was selected by not Satan exactly, but Malbolgia, I want to say. Specifically to lead Hell's armies.
Right.
To be a general in Hell. So they needed to send him up a lot. Also, but the comic continuity gets a little weird because when Image first started, pretty much every artist that founded Image had their own like stories going, and a lot of them like to cross over into each other.
Right.
So there's characters in Spawn's original origin story that are from the Youngblood series, the Youngblood line. Like Chapel, I think, is the guy who originally kills Spawn, and he's straight up like a Youngblood villain.
Right.
And so, like, I don't know if, I mean, I guess they're all owned by Image, so it doesn't matter. That might still be like the case, but like typically in the movies, that's not the case. They don't get Chapel; they get someone else to do Spawn in. Yeah.
But that's cool. I mean, I wouldn't even think of him as a soldier, but I mean, that's at the core of his character. That one, he was doing it to save people and save his daughter, and then he's done a lot of killing, so he's a
Al
sinner.
Simmons versus Frank Castle.
Frank Castle almost made my list, but he's more than. Once he becomes the Punisher, he stops being like military. He's like it's disassociated.
Right.
And to a certain degree, Spawn as well, but he's literally the commander of Hell's armies. Like,
that's a bit of a stretch. Like I said, I was talking about actual sanctioned armies, but Hell's armies is one of the biggest ones to fight against in the Christian religion. So how could you ignore it? So I'll allow it. Your number 5.
My number 5.
Al Simmons. Marcos, what is your number 5?
Abu Azrael.
What the fuck is that?
I picked real people.
Oh my god! History time. What was his name? Al what?
Well, Abu Azrael is actually. Do you remember Army of the Dead? The two dudes that would make twitches and stuff while they were out there shooting zombies.
Make twitches.
I mean, make twitches and tweets. Like they were on social media.
Oh yeah, those guys, Mexican dude.
Abu Azrael is that, except he like kills ISIS.
Oh hell yeah! This is the first picture that comes up.
He is a trademark hatchet. Before he was one of these soldiers, he was just a dude that had a master's in physical education and fought in Taekwondo.
So he's just a guy, but like a superhero.
Yeah, he's like a local hero. Supposedly
Dude, he's yoked.
Yeah, well, when he majored,
I mean,
No, but that's like being buff and fluid. This guy is yoked out of his mind.
I mean, he had to earn that nickname, Angel of Death, somehow.
Oh, is that? Oh, there it is. It says it right there, Angel of Death. And look, he's like a jolly dude with like a
No,
knife.
yeah, he's actually like he's still a war fighter.
But he's killed a lot of people, we can assume.
Yeah.
For the powers of good, of course.
Well, ISIS is one of the worst things that have probably ever existed as a faction. But when it comes to how brutal he has been, he set the beard of one of the ISIS insurgents on fire, and then just...
That is like close quarters fuckery. That's like, you can't even, like, people wouldn't even think about that in like a Mortal Kombat finisher, let alone doing it in real life.
But yeah, that's his trademark hatchet. I don't think you can find a picture of it, but for a while he would roll into battle in a bike.
Like, let's see. I'm
like this
finding
guy.
that. Oh my God, there he is. There's a video. I want to see if I can find this video real quick. Let me see this. Checking my browser to make sure I don't hack my mainframes. Give me a moment. Let's play this video. Oh, it's a Flash video. Damn it. Flash doesn't exist anymore. Oh well. But look at him. He's just jolly. Just going about his business.
He definitely is like a real life Street Fighter character.
I mean, he kind of does. Like, give him some funky hair and make him American. That's Guile right there. Tell people to go home and be a family man and whatnot. That's awesome. That's so much better than what I had.
Well, what do you have next?
Oh, my number 4? Are we talking about number 4s? Because we could talk about number 4s. What's my number 4? Oh, yeah. My number 4, I checked to see, like, okay, what movie ones am I forgetting? Which ones can I use? And this one is so dumb because he's not even a real soldier. I mean, he is a lieutenant, right? But
Lieutenant Dan?
It's not Lieutenant Dan.
Surge.
Ice Cream. It's not Lieutenant Surge from Pokemon. Yeah. Actually, that would have been a good one. He fought
in the
actual
Pokemon
wars.
Yeah.
The
with
Pokemon Wars are
electrical
real.
Pokemon. No, this one's a little bit of a deeper cut. We were talking about 90s references and whatnot. This one is completely a parody of various different war movies, specifically Rambo, and the second one, my favorite one. Yeah, my number 4 is Lieutenant Topper Harley. Now, most people won't understand this, especially if you're like a Gen Xer or whatever, Gen Z. They probably have not seen this movie. It's not really referenced too many times. There's not really many GIFs about it, you know? But these stupid movies are so
be funny
silly.
for them.
Huh?
It wouldn't be funny for them. Like, they haven't seen Rambo 3.
Right. Well, no, you just need to see Rambo to understand kind of the gist of it.
I don't think they've seen a Rambo outside of when he kills Mexicans lately.
Yeah. But
I don't even think they saw the one where he goes back to Thailand or whatever he did.
Oh, well, that was not even the Rambo. That was, what's the one movie you love?
No, it wasn't the Expendables.
Yeah,
it's a
Rambo
Rambo.
4.
No, I'm not talking about Rambo, though. I'm talking about, Bloodsport, where they do like the cage fighting?
Kumite.
Kumite?
Yeah. Well, they do have a reference to that in this movie. They have, like, a bunch
They
of
do a
different
reference to Kickboxer.
They're referencing Kickboxers.
Hold on.
Different
What
movie.
was the scene? What was it called? Hot Shots.
All I can hear is Vans going like, candy.
That's the scene I'm trying to find. There it is. Thanks, movie clips.
Gummy bear.
I was just like, what the fuck? Things also as well. Just different nonsense that makes me laugh. But those two movies, both of them, more so the second one, I like that one the most. That one has Ryan Stiles in it and stuff. That's funny. Makes me laugh.
They both do.
They both do. The first one, I guess I just haven't seen in a long time. I have them on DVD.
He's a very minor character in the first one.
Yeah.
He's the dad's partner. He's Goose in the plane.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, it's a Top Gun-ish parody. This one's a Rambo-ish parody with lots of fun stuff. Go watch it, children. Hot Shots Part 2. My number 4, Lieutenant Topper Harley. JJ, what is your number 4?
My number 4, also fictional member of the military. Only achieved the rank of sergeant, though. He is a real American hero. Sergeant Slaughter.
Oh my God!
From G.I. Joe.
Wait.
Caveat, from G.I. Joe, because the real Sergeant Slaughter never really that physically imposing.
Oh no. Actually, I'll tell you a funny story about him once you finish. Go ahead.
Just
It's Sergeant Slaughter.
Sergeant Slaughter. Yeah.
They made him into G.I. Joe?
Yes.
I didn't know this.
He's a drill instructor. He's like the toughest Joe.
Wait, what? That's a sweet deal right there. Because I know Sergeant Slaughter's the wrestler, right? And the toys and whatnot. And then they put him in the game, in the TV show.
In the TV
gave
show,
him a toy, and then made him in charge of G.I. Joe.
Well, it
was
was
a drill instructor.
Well, so he debuts in the movie. Actually, if you search like Sergeant Slaughter versus Serpentor, I think that clip will show up.
I mean, I'm just showing. Bam! Oh my god! Just beating the hell out of everybody.
A little bit of history to G.I. Joe and by extension Transformers. Hasbro, or whoever the hell owned those properties at the time, I'm pretty sure it was still Hasbro, had created the shows as advertising, and they needed to market their new line. So their solution was kill off all the original Transformers and introduce new ones via the movie. That's why Optimus Prime dies.
Right, I remembered that, yeah.
Because they were going to reintroduce, new leaders, new Autobots into the series.
And the kids hated it.
Right. They were also producing the G.I. Joe movie at this time. When the Transformers movie came out and kids were crying that Optimus died, they were like, fuck, we already animated the death of Duke. Put him in a coma. Just coma. Just coma.
Dub.
But we need someone else to come in and help support the Joes. Sergeant Slaughter, throw him in there. He's as American as apple pie.
And they got him, and he's just punched the shit out of Cobra immediately.
He pretty much single-handedly takes down Serpentor. He elbow drops this dude 5 times. He's like, this is for Duke. This is for me. This is for me again. And this is for the good old US of A.
This is so insane. Oh, my God. And then someone in the chat, let's see here. I'm going to go to the chat real quick. They said, so Sergeant Slaughter couldn't get a toy in the WWF because G.I. Joe was owned by Hasbro and WWF had a deal with LJN. So
there you go.
There was no crossover.
There was some friction, I know, between Sergeant Slaughter and the WWF because of his deal with G.I. Joe. And eventually he did leave.
Right.
But
also, Key is in there. We're doing the same thing with My Little Pony right now. You're killing off the ponies?
Killing off Applejack? No.
And then someone asked, was it Joshman Forever? Why is Marcos's mug so big? That's why I started laughing. I have these giant glasses because I have a hefty thirst. But that's your number 4?
Yes.
Number 4. But I do have a quick story about Sergeant Slaughter. I'm going to find it real quick. So one of my first nightmares.
Hell of a way to start the story.
No, see, Slaughter.
Did he put you in the Cobra clutch?
Hold on, I'm trying to find the right one. I was able to find it because I showed my mom. I told her this story. So one of my first, there he is, that bastard. Perfect example. So one of my first nightmares I ever had as a child that I can remember. I was probably 5 years old. Now my cousins were into wrestling, and they had those 90s short wrestlers with the kind of stubby arms and the side or whatever. So they had a bunch of those.
Oh, they're selling them again.
Yeah, and so I didn't have any of those, but so I would go over to their house and play with them, right? So I had the notorious Stinky Boy party at my cousin's house, and for those of you who don't know what a Stinky Boy party is, it's where me and all my boy cousins hung out at my Uncle Andy's house, and we just ate pizza and hamburgers and played video games all night, and then the morning after we did yard work for him. So it was a ball. The point is, I had one of those parties, then came back home and then went to sleep. And I had a dream. And the best way I can describe it, imagine Final Destination, the level from Smash Brothers. And I'm just standing on a platform in the middle of space. And then all those toys, all the wrestling toys are coming to life and they're human sized. And I'm small at this time. So they just start kind of shuffling towards me. And at the very fucking front was this figure of Sergeant Slaughter. And I remember he was the aggressor in this situation. And they weren't saying anything. They were just shuffling, marching on. And then they pushed me off the cliff into space. And I woke up and I was falling halfway off the bed. And all I can remember was you fucking asshole Sergeant Slaughter with your missing paint chips and everything. And then the pointing finger. It was terrifying. And I never forgave him, and I've always remembered this toy here. I don't even know if they even have him anymore, but god dang Sergeant Slaughter pushed me off a cliff in one of my earliest nightmares. It was terrifying.
I believe he was supposed to have Hulk Hogan's theme originally.
Oh, that makes sense.
That does make a lot of sense. I don't like it, though. Fuck you, Sergeant Slaughter, you bastard ooch. Anyway, that is your number 4. Marcos, what is your number 4?
So this is one of the craziest stories I had when I was doing research. And you're not going to be able to find a picture of this dude probably because you're not going to be able to spell Gorbitz. But if you look up T-34 tank, you'll be able to follow along with the story. So this is a tank sergeant. He was in charge of a tank, and this is one of the craziest stories I ever had. So
what's the name of the guy?
Stepan Gorbitz.
Okay.
And he was told he was part of this tank crusade of 6 tanks that was supposed to take back a city. Mm-hmm. So the city ended up being near an airfield, and then they get attacked by anti-aircraft guns. And the commander in charge of it is like, all right, everybody stop. We're going to reconvene and figure out what to do. Well, Gorbitz's radio is down.
Okay.
So he just keeps going.
Oh, no. That is peril. He is in peril.
So he keeps going, and then he goes right into, he finds the aircraft, the airport, runs over 2 airplanes right off the bat, and then shoots a fuel tanker, and is like, all right, I'm going to keep going.
Oh, no! I mean, just do a job.
I would too, shit. I'm 3-0 right now, baby. Come on, let's go.
No response. Katie off the hook.
So...
about to get a fucking radar.
Where's my nuke coming in?
So somebody runs up into one of the anti-aircraft guns, and then it's right at the end of the airfield. So he's like, all right, fuck. So he just runs it over. He's like, fuck, I only have one choice. So the anti-aircraft gun actually gets a shot off, and the main turret is gone for the rest of this story.
So no turret.
No, none of the big gun, gone.
Gone.
All right.
So he's just
Don't need it.
So he's underneath. He's in this stuff. He's in this spot right here with no gun, just driving.
Well, there's a machine
There's
gun.
machine guns on the.
Oh, on the front right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But obviously that's not gonna do much for the for what he's doing the rest of the things. So
Right,
he's
I'm pretty
driving.
sure the rest of this stuff is armored.
There you go.
Well,
You get a better
funny
shot.
thing. So he drives through a building, comes out the other side, runs into a Nazi motorcycle column, and is like, "Oh, this is my lucky day."
Just mowing the lawn.
Just the motorcycles, or these were people on motorcycles?
There were people on
Oh
motorcycles.
my God! No.
It's okay. They're Nazis. They're not people.
No, that's fine. No, but my thing is, I thought it was just like, oh, there's the motorcycle like warehouse. I can just destroy it. Nope. This is just crushing Nazis.
Oh, by the way, Baron von Stroheim was the other JoJo character. Go on.
Fair enough.
So he gets hit by another anti-aircraft gun. This one starts a fire. The fire paints the tank black.
Oh shit!
So they go in through another building. They come out, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's a Nazi tank." Because it's black.
Oh no! I'm trying to find a black one. Oh my God!
When you're looking up T-34, those are Soviet tanks. So you would have to look up Panzers and shit like that.
There you go. That works. Close enough.
So Germans start thinking it's German, and then he runs into another convoy, like the trucks with shit and ammo carrying stuff, runs it over again.
This guy put all of his stats into dumb luck.
Just rolling for luck. Yeet. All the time.
So he goes up a hill. He runs into a German tank. Funny how he's already caused all this damage. Finally runs into a German tank, and he just rams it.
That seems to be his method at this point.
The German tank actually fires a round, and the T-34 finally turns off. And then they restart it, and it's like, oh, now our main turret is working again. And
Oh my God.
they blast the German tank.
I think this has less to do with the guy, Steven Gorbitz, and more of the resilience of the T-34 tank.
Well, the other one stopped because they got the artillery fire, and they're like, all right, we're going to regroup and find a way to do it. So he just kept going. The last thing he does is he gets to the edge of the town, and there's an artillery line, and he's like, all right, I'm going to stick to what worked, and runs them all over. And he has a monument to him in Russia now.
Yeah.
This is a
I
Russian
kind of want to
soldier?
build a monument to him now.
So he lived,
Yeah, he lived.
and then like he got to
Usually
go
when you
home.
get-
Someone told the story, man. Like, no Nazi's going to go. Like,
I'm just saying, like, I think if he died at the end, people would just follow the trail of the Nazi blood. It's like, oh, the tank tracks, and there's okay, there was a caravan. Okay, there were some Nazi motorcyclists, and then, like, you could have retraced. Is what I'm saying. That's pretty great.
Usually when you get the highest awards, you didn't live. It's always honored posthumously.
Post whatever, man.
But yeah, he got to live. He has a great story out of it.
How did you find this story?
I was doing a lot of research. I was looking into top soldiers. I follow a lot of history people on TikTok, and I was like, this is way too crazy not to. So the reason that I started doing the research, I'm like, real life soldiers are crazier than movies.
Oh yeah, there was one guy who he killed 3 Nazi what do they call it, the big cement ones on D-Day on the beaches. What are they called? Pillboxes? No.
Yeah. The motorcycle. Not motorcycle. Machine gun nest.
The machine gun nest, right?
Yeah.
He had an E-tool, which is just a hammer with a saw on the side. He killed 30 people, and it's just I ran out of bullets.
Iwo Jima that he pretty much last standed.
Yeah,
they propped him up on a on a palm tree, and all he had left was his handgun with 10 bullets.
Right.
And when they came back to find him, he was just buying time for his squad to retreat. And when they came back to see if they could find a body, they did. They found his body still propped up to that palm tree, and 10 dead Japanese soldiers. That's just,
I'm gonna make these count, baby. Oh boy. Okay, that worked. That's pretty lucky. Yeah, soldiers are insane, and I can't wait to hear about the rest of them after these commercial breaks. We're gonna take a quick break, do a quick ad break, and then we'll be right back with our number 3s. Be right back after this, folks. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Hi, everybody. Sammy Gonzalez here. If you guys can't tell, Manscaped Daily News, we save balls. If you guys don't know, the Mexcellent proudly presents our very first sponsor. You guys have heard about this. You guys got the show. Oh, you guys got some Manscaped material merch?
Yeah. Yes, I don't know if you can tell, but I have a lot of hair.
You do have a lot of hair. I have a lot of hair. Marcos has a lot of hair.
Yes.
And we're all hairy men. And so our kind friends at Manscaped, patent pending, trademark, no, it's not patent pending. They have everything in order. Have provided us with a whole package, a plethora of different items, t-shirts, underwears. And
dare I say the perfect package 4.0.
Could you do better? Because you can't, I don't think. That was great. I love that. But if you look at what they gave us their whole entire supreme ultimate package. I'm looking up manscaped.com, and I'm going to show you the Performance Package 4.0. That's what they gave us, all of us. And it was so delightful for us to give them that because they offer precision engineered tools for your family jewels, JJ. Look at this. It's the 4.0, baby. It's part of the Performance Package 4.0. But this is the lawn mower. Let's look at the skin-safe technology. Replaceable ceramic blades featuring skin-safe technology that is set back from the edge. 3mm precision engineered for maximum confidence while trimming below the waist. My favorite thing, says it's waterproof. It's good in the shower. It's got a light. I love it. This is my favorite feature.
Yep. For when you go where light dares not enter.
Exactly. It is ominous down there, some would say. But no, it's got the wireless charging system. I'm looking through all the things.
The charge is really nice.
Yeah, look, it has a little docking station there that I've left over there because I've already plugged it in. I have to take it off the thing and be like, all right, guys, time to do ads with this. But no, I told it previously. I actually used it to shave my back.
You can lock it.
You can lock it. Yeah, there's a travel lock on it. But you said you used it for the first time finally.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think?
I liked it a lot. So, if you can tell by my bulging physique here.
Bulging is a great word.
Yes. I actually like to jog a lot for exercise. That's what I do typically. What they don't tell you about jogging in like the movies and fitness YouTube is that if you're not wearing the proper undergarments,
yes,
the stuff can tangle down there.
Oh, yeah.
And that is most uncomfortable.
Yeah, bits and pieces, hair.
Right. Stuff likes to explore.
Exactly.
Especially when it's moist. So, so with the lawnmower, just getting them inner thighs.
Right.
Close to the nezzers.
Exactly.
Close to the bits, shall we say.
The bits and pieces.
Mm-hmm. The
giblets.
The giblets, the meat and two veg, the twig and berries.
The huevos.
Yes,
this is excellent
the
podcast.
Coconuts.
Exactly. Coupon code MEX right there. You see it, folks.
Knocking off some of them fuzzies really makes, jogging a whole lot more pleasurable.
Have you tried the boxers, the anti-chafing boxers?
I did not jog with them today.
I'm gonna try them.
I'm gonna try them, yeah.
Because I'm a thick boy. I chafe, and so sometimes you want to try the Manscaped boxers, the anti-chafing boxers, and you get the Shed travel bag. That's what they gave us as well. I have all of it over there. I put it away because I'm using it. I mean, I haven't used it on the junk just yet.
I mean, yeah, I didn't get to the main event.
Yeah,
I mostly hit the inner thighs, and
that's a weekend thing. I can't do it on Monday and then be ready by the weekend. Nah, that's a Friday night activity. So that's when I plan on using it, though. But no, you all should join the 4 million people who worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer: 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code MEX, that's MEX at manscaped.com. That's coupon code MEX, that's MEX at manscaped.com for 20% off and free worldwide shipping all over the place. This thing is awesome, and the one I use the most myself and have been using kind of on a daily basis. I keep putting it in the box because it's nice. The Weed Whacker. It's for your ears and for your nose. My nose hairs, got a lot of them. I just drop it in there. I don't know why it's doing the sexy fade every time, but it's
Manscaped, baby.
Okay, I did it yesterday on the show. You can still hear it hitting things. That's how much nose hair I got. And then I gotta just, rinse it off, drop it in the ears a little bit, on the outsides, give it a little. I did that for real. I shouldn't have done that. Mocos on my ears. But I think, guys, if you've been shaving with the wrong tools, Marcos, you mentioned once before you were using scissors below the belt. That's chaos. No, you've been given the tools. They were so kind to gift us the tools, and for you as well, we'll gift you 20% off using coupon code MEX. Once again, everybody, thank you. Please, at the end of the day, if you use the right tools, your balls will thank you. Once again, get 20% off and free shipping with the code MEX at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use coupon code MEX. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. Once again, the catchphrase, JJ, what does it say on your shirt?
We save balls. Your balls will thank you.
Yes. I don't know what you were saying before, but your balls.
I was reading the newspaper. Oh. We save balls.
Newsflash. They save balls. Use that coupon code, everybody, and we'll be right back to the rest of the show. It's going to be real quick. Just got to make some switches. Thank you. And we're back, everybody. Oh, so fresh and so clean. But we're talking about soldiers, the best soldiers. And so we're moving on. What was that? That was number 4?
Yeah, we're up to 3.
We're at number... Oh, Marcos, what are you saying to me? We're at number 3? Oh, my God. Well, number 3 of my top 5. This one, it's a gimme, I will say. It is a gimme. Most people are going to be like, yep, it's on your list. And yeah, it should be. It's a great pick. I got to find the clip, though, because no one's going to know if I just say the name. Most people don't know his name. They just know what he does. And what he does, is make sure that his soldiers, his maggots, are in place. That they know their role.
Is it Aldo Rain?
It's not Aldo Rain. That is a very good pick. He almost made my list. I just don't watch that movie. Haven't watched that movie enough. I'm talking about the classic. Excuse me if I may take a little pause for the dramatic effect. Gunnery Sergeant Hartman, Full Metal Jacket.
Gunnery Sergeant Hartman, your senior drill instructor. From now on, you will speak only when spoken to. And the first and last words out of your filthy sewers will be, sir. Do you maggots understand that? Sir, yes, sir. Bullshit, I can't hear you. Sound off like you got a pair. Sir, yes, sir.
All right, well, those of you who've seen Full Metal Jacket know how this scene eventually ends up and the various scenes after that. Let me see if I can find... There we go. There's a good scene right here. But no, people know if you've seen the movie Full Metal Jacket, it's 2 movies. It's the hilarious comedy starring Gunnery Sergeant Hartman, and then there's a real war movie with sadness and all sorts of things and Mickey Mouse themes. But if you just watch the first half hour, 45 minutes, you're treated to hilarious things as such.
Yourself, or I will unscrew your head and shit down your neck.
Sir, yes, sir!
Private Joker, why did you join my beloved corps?
Sir, to kill, sir!
So you're a killer?
Sir, yes, sir!
Let me see your war face.
Sir!
You got a war face? Ah! That's a war face! Now let me see your war face! Ah! Bullshit! You didn't convince me! Let me see your real war face! Ah! You don't scare
Gunnery, work on it.
I mean, that whole scene, I get copyright infringed if I just let it run. Fantastic. He was a real life sergeant. They just pulled him from somewhere. It's like, we like that guy. Let's just give it.
No, they didn't want to put him on there.
Did they not?
No. He was one of the consultants, and he offered to do the role himself, but Stanley Kubrick didn't want to until he just ad-libbed it.
Right. Yeah.
And then
That
he
part I
was
did
like,
know.
All right, yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, originally they didn't want him
Because he did
he wasn't going to do it.
60 minutes of just on the top of the head, just berating of different people at different places and
Yeah.
things. And it shows, I mean, I don't know how often he did it for the cut, but every single one of these things, like, it's so what I think Republican men think they are. I think this is what they aspire to be. And the thing about him is that idea of
Well, spoilers,
all of
it
you.
doesn't end well for him.
It does not end well. Not at all. But the whole thing is, you are all equally worthless. Like that idea. It's like, I hate everybody. I'm an equal opportunity. No, this guy's an equal opportunity hater for everybody. And he proved it because he picked on the slow, big white man the whole time. He wasn't picking on the black guy. Called him a name or something like that.
Call them Private Snowball.
Private Snowball, which makes me Private Snowball, and then Lawrence of Arabia. Only I can't even say the F word anymore, and sailors are called.
There's a sailor in the chat.
Oh, I know, but I can't say the F gay word. That's just what he uses.
Well, there's the other nickname is Squids. I don't know why.
Oh no, but he was talking about Lawrence, which was Private Pile. The joke he makes at his expense.
Oh, okay.
How tall are you, Sergeant? 5'11", sir.
I thought you were just making fun of the Navy.
Nope, goddamn, I didn't know they stack shit that high. Like, just goes off. Go watch it on YouTube. It's 4 minutes. I think it's like the long cut of the first half of the movie before he gets his due diligence is like 10, 15 minutes. Go watch it all. It's well worth your time. My number 3, Gunnery Sergeant Hartman. JJ, what is your number 3?
My number 3. Wouldn't be a JJ list without anime.
Golf ball through a garden hose. Yes, JJ.
Yes. My number 3 is from the Full Metal Alchemist series. He is Colonel Roy Mustang.
Roy Mustang.
Yeah, he moves up in the ranks throughout the series. But yeah, he's the Flame Alchemist. He's a state alchemist. So for
Surprised
anyone,
you went this guy from anime.
So wait, what is
He was
the
one of
ranks?
my favorites, actually.
He is? Well, what is the alchemist? What is he ranking in? Because if he's like fire ranking, what is this?
No.
Describe their military.
they're military. They're a military state. So the military is the government.
Gotcha.
State alchemists are basically soldiers that can also use alchemy.
Right.
You want me to break it up? They use magic.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I know what
Kinda.
alchemy means. I know alchemy is magic.
Yeah,
I
but
know
usually
good word,
when you
big.
Okay.
I've watched Harry Potter.
No, but it's just when you ask why is he fire guy, it's like that's just the magic he chose.
Oh no,
Everybody-
it's more so is fire a different ranking than water a different rank? Like
No.
is
No,
fire
no,
the
no.
Air Force is water the Navy.
No, they're all just pretty much.
He can pretty
Army.
much do other things too. He just chooses
Yeah.
to do that. It's just like
Fire is his specialty. Like alchemy is more of a science in this universe. Like it has fixed rules and stuff, and they follow them pretty closely.
Right.
But if you know alchemy, you can use any kind of alchemy. There's no
Okay,
like
yeah.
specific like set. But
He put all his stats in fire.
state alchemists tend to specialize in one specific trait, like in one maybe element or something that
Right.
they can do really well.
Right.
Because to become a state alchemist, you need to pass an exam, and there's trials. So you have to basically beat out everyone else that takes the class with you,
Right.
to become a state
A specialist. Yeah, this is like a Marine or something like that, where you take
Right,
it
yeah.
and you pass.
So he specialized in fire. His gloves have a filament in them, so he snaps his fingers and he makes a spark.
Okay.
And he basically transmutes the air to hyperoxygenate it or turn it into hydrogen or something, and that's what actually makes the fire and the explosion.
So he can't he's not like he's like pyro, where he can't
Yeah.
make the fire, he can manipulate it.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Oh, there it is. Yeah, he's like snapping his finger.
Yeah.
By the way, someone said, "Hell yeah, Mustang in the rain is heartbreaking." I don't know
Yeah.
what that means. I can assume that he's a fire guy in the rain, so it must be heartbreaking.
You ever seen the GIF that it's like it's what a terrible day for rain and the sky's clear?
Nope.
Okay. Well,
Okay. Well, spoilers. His best friend, died.
Uh-huh.
And it's at his funeral where he says, "This is a terrible day for Rain," because he's trying to be stoic and like and not show his
Emotion.
peers that he's crying.
Ah.
So yeah, and that's it. Like,
Big sad. Rest in peace, Hughes. Someone
Yep.
said in the chat.
that was it.
R.I.P. in peace.
But yeah, he's a cool guy and doesn't afraid of anything, much like Halo.
Much like Halo, doesn't afraid of anything. But that's your number 3.
That's my number
I
3.
gotta write it down. Full Metal Alchemist, Roy Mustang.
Also, fun fact: everyone in his squad is named after planes.
Named after planes?
Yeah. He's
How
a
is Mustang
P-51
named?
Mustang?
I don't know planes.
Well, there you go.
Lightning McQueen?
No.
that's a car.
Hawkeye. Hawkeye's an airplane. Who else?
Tomahawk. Zero? Is there a zero?
I think there is a zero. Zero's the dog, actually, I think.
Oh,
I wanna
damn.
say. But yeah.
Fuck yeah. Anime.
They're all-
Pilots. Fire.
Also,
Shit yeah.
the manga's written by a cow.
A cow?
Yes.
I would say elaborate. I don't know if I want you to.
The lady who came up with the show, the creator, well, the manga, she was raised on a dairy farm, so cows are like dogs to her.
Okay.
Like she just thinks they're really cute, and so every time there's like, you know how books will have that picture in the back about the author.
Yeah.
Mangas will do that too, only sometimes instead of having a picture, it'll be like a drawn artist
Signature or something,
yeah. And hers is always a cow. She always draws herself as a cow.
Well, I think that's delightful. That beats other artists who, like, I don't know, couldn't think of anything. I don't read. So, Marcos, what is your number 3?
So we're going back in time for mine.
Ooh, back in time.
Samurais?
No, no samurai. I don't know. I don't know a lot of samurai battles. Is what it comes down to. There's some badass ones. I
I
know.
know there's a dude that died standing up. That's the famous
yeah.
one.
There's a famous like Babylonian fighter that got his throat slit. So he kept his head down the entire time to pressure the wound, and he's like, I'm not gonna stop until I get my kill. And he didn't. And then when he killed him, he lifted his head and died.
I would hate that so much. I get like a cut on my neck anywhere, like from like I'll be cutting branches with my dad or whatever. I'll get a cut on my neck and
Bro, I was just complaining about my hairs getting tied together.
like I get a little bit of like sweat in a wound. I'm like, I want to die. Kill me. But what is your actual pick?
So it's actually a Viking, and it's actually really funny when people are really into history. You just say the word lone Viking, and they know who you're talking about.
Is it Leif Erikson?
No.
Okay, well then I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you don't know history like this because it has to deal with the Normans and stuff. So lone Viking was so the Vikings were out raiding. They run into the Normans in England, and the Normans are a very superior force because Vikings actually were not as badass as you think in history. They're usually kind of starving, and they're raiding because they have no food.
Right, they have nothing really. Yeah.
So counterpoint is this Viking. So the Normans are pushing them back. They push them to a bridge. One dude actually runs the other way while they're retreating, and he kills 55 people at that bridge.
Wait, people are trying to get through the bridge? And
Like the Normans are trying to get past the bridge, and then they're like, there's one lone Viking just with an axe, just kept cutting.
Wrecking shit.
So it was just one guy and then 50 other people. How many people you said? 50?
He killed 55, and they said that with arrows and stuff, they were shooting arrows. Like, they weren't dumb.
Right, but still, 55 people ahead of the last person that killed him was like, all right, if we just try to sword him. It's not working. Nothing is working. Keep throwing axes.
There's like a famous tapestry of it that shows how he died, because they actually couldn't beat him. Like, after 55 people, they kept trying. All of them sucked. So they actually sent a dude on a little wooden boat under the bridge, and he stabbed him in the dick.
Wait, so this is the Lone Viking or the Last Viking?
Lone Viking.
Lone Viking's not coming up. There's plenty of Last Vikings. Oh, there you go. Stamford Bridge. This is the guy.
Yeah.
So they put somebody under the bridge to stab him in his dick, which means they could have just walked around the bridge?
No, they had to have something float.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
The Lone Viking of Stamford Bridge.
That's a lot cooler than the tapestry is.
Let's see here. Yep. 9,000 troops, 15,000 English warriors. Vikings surprised the English troops and had a retreat. When during the retreat, a giant Viking stepped up and fought the entire army by himself. He was doing well until one English snake attacked him with a spear, which injured the Viking in his wang. Didn't say that. But yeah, the Battle of Stamford Bridge. There's a whole Wikipedia article if you want to read it. That's not a Viking. That's Sauron. Someone says, yeah, didn't he get speared in the nuts? Oh, no. Was that the article you were reading?
No.
I think that this one would have been better before the Manscaped. Wouldn't have happened.
If you have the right protection, you can. Okay, we can't. I don't know if we can sponsor outside of the sponsor. Well, but hashtag ad, hashtag sponsored, hashtag they gave us free stuff. So, Battle of Stamford Bridge. Oh, which is it? Yes.
Let me just send it to you. No, like there's really like an old tapestry that was made out of it.
Are you sending it to me on Facebook?
Yes.
Okay.
While we're slightly off topic.
Yes.
But you know the superhero, the Phantom? I just found out that there is a tribe in New Guinea that put him on their shields. Like,
wait, say that again?
There's a tribe in New Guinea that put the Phantom, like the comic book hero, on their shields.
Why?
Because America was sending care packages to them, like during World War II, I want to say. And at first, you know, the care packages were just like food and medicine and stuff. And eventually it was like tools and, you know, fun stuff.
Right.
So comics came along with them. And they just really identified with the Phantom because the Phantom comes from a long lineage of warriors. And it's like they do.
Right.
And he has a moral code of ethics like they do, blah, blah. They just really liked the character and they put him on their shields.
Why can't we just take, like, I don't know, the Punisher and... Oh, actually, no, people do. Never mind.
You don't want to.
I don't want
You don't
to.
want to.
There's no rules.
We go back to the tapestry. You can see the dude stabbing him in the dick.
Oh, yeah, you really can. It's like, oh, no.
There it is.
What are these? And this guy's like, fuck. This guy's already been boogered off. I don't know what this guy's doing.
He's drowning is
He's
what
running
he's doing.
away. This guy's running away.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, dude.
Look how much taller they drew the Viking.
Well, yeah, that probably was the case. The English weren't that tall, and well, I guess Vikings, they were.
Well, they were Normans, so they were part French.
Yeah, so there it is. What was his name? The lone Viking.
Yeah, no one knows his name because he was just a nameless soldier.
Just killing everyone and everything. Not lone biking, lone Viking.
Lone
Autocorrect. The lone
If you're going to go biking alone, wear reflective gear.
to not get stabbed in the dick.
He's about to find a porno, the Love Viking.
Oh no, I'm not into that.
Dude, I've seen Vikings. I'd be into that.
Women.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know one girl who's like a Viking woman. I would describe her as. She's 6'1". For those of you who know, a certain modeling agency, she was a suicide girl, tatted to the nines. Yeah, that I was not. You know what? I will say I was intimidated by her. She was awesome. She was really smart, really beautiful, really cool, and I was just like, I wouldn't even know what to do. I went to a coffee shop and we're coworkers at the Apple store, and she was in front of me. And the first time I talked to her, she worked in the back, so I never talked to her once.
Yeah.
I was so nervous. I was like, so how do you like food? She was like, oh yeah, food's great. And she was answering all my stupid small talk questions. It was embarrassing, but yeah, she was very Viking.
Food's great. I also enjoy nutrition.
Yeah. Now at least she's back into powerlifting. Yeah, I'll show you a picture of her. She's fucking awesome. Yeah, she does a cosplayer model. I should have probably. We're more friends now on Facebook than we were in person, which makes me upset. But she's just a dope person. But that brings me to
taking a deuce.
Oh, we're not taking a deuce, Marcos. That's disgusting. No, my number two is poo-poo. No, I'm kidding. That's stupid, and I hate myself for making that joke. My number two, somebody actually guessed it in the chat because I didn't realize that a big part of the military for me is a big fucking joke. And if
is there
you
a
can
clown in the military?
There's not a clown in the military.
Wait, there was Joker in the last movie.
What?
Oh yeah, there was a private Joker in the military. But no, I just realized that I did have a scene already prepared from Full Metal Jacket on the last episode, right? Or last episode, the last pick. And this one here is the exact same scene, but in a comedic form. My number two of my favorite Army guys is Major Benson Winifred Payne.
Push up, man! Gentlemen!
One, sir.
I know this whole thing word for word. Wait, what you laughing at, pig boy? Found a piece of candy in your pocket. Heath.
You know you remind me of the doughboy.
Is Fandango still a thing?
You know what? You make room for lunch.
I don't know.
One tub it. Come on, poke chop. This whole movie is, once again, bringing back to Stinky Boy parties. This is one that was a staple. I love it. He's so funny. And I actually, they don't watch the show. Fuck it. I don't care. I had a friend in college who I became like, we were cool, whatever. She was like a cosplayer for a little bit. I'm like, oh, cool. She's doing the thing. I didn't know that about her. Then she became a cop. And then she became just super weird and like hated like, oh, the like homeless people. She would just be like so mean and being like, she got real conservative real quick and I didn't like it. And she was like a cool person, whatever. And she posted a clip of Major Payne and I was like, that's funny. I like Major Payne. And then she was like, yeah, you can't say like this anymore. The man is trying to keep us from being tough. I'm like, lady, it's not that serious. We're just making fun of fat kids and deaf kids. It's like, we can't do that anymore. But in the context of this, the whole point is that he breaks them down.
You can still make fun of fat kids, just not deaf kids. That one is ageless.
That one's the best joke, though. That's the best joke out of all of them.
Can you read lip? Let me break it down. If you don't answer me when I speak to you, I'm gonna put my foot in your ass. Is that clear, dummy?
That, like I said, that one we don't know, right? But that's what we grew up with. It's still very funny, and at the end of the day, he ends up loving the kids, which is the whole point of being able to make fun of people. It's like, oh yeah, he's a terrible human being. You're not supposed to like him at this point. And then he grows, and then he dates Hillary from Fresh Prince, and I'm like, you lucky bastard.
That's probably why I turn off the movie at a certain point.
Oh,
I'm like, go back.
Romance.
No, it's not funny. Like I think after he beats up Bam Bam Bigelow, like I haven't seen past that in forever.
Yeah, like the ending is like his dad's beating one of the guys, and it's not cool. And
I didn't even know his dad was beating someone.
No, it was the one of the kids. His dad was beating him, and he's like, I'm gonna beat up this guy's dad, and then yeah, it's not a good thing. But yeah, he dates Hillary in the movie, and she is like literally top 5 childhood crushes. I think she made my list of top 5 childhood crushes. She better have. If not, that was a glaring fucking mistake.
Flaw.
That was a glaring mistake. Because oh my god, literally, like, there's bases of like when you grow up. I feel like there's bases.
I feel
of
like she
people.
was before her childhood.
No, she was right in the midst of it. It was like, what are boys and girls? And I saw her, and I'm like, oh, that's a woman. Oh hell yeah. When we talk about pillars of your tastes, she's definitely one of those pillars. The curly hair. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Just so much. No, Drill Bit Taylor's not my next pick. Isn't that Owen Wilson?
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Is he a soldier? I never saw that movie.
I never saw that movie either. But JJ, we'll bring that to your number 2.
It's Rambo.
Instagram?
Rambo.
Oh.
Just plain old Rambo.
Who's Rambo?
Dude, it's kind of amazing doing this research. How many people like stole that as their nickname? This is the Canadian Rambo. This is.
I mean,
completely missing the point of the first movie, which is just tragedy and sadness.
specifically Rambo 2 Rambo. I don't want to get into.
Oh,
the
you
whole...
mean like when he's super shredded, like not Rambo 1 where he's kind of flipped, but Rambo 2 he's real cut.
Yeah. Also, now Rambo 3 where he helps the Taliban.
Oh no.
And he helped the Mujahideen, and they were okay then.
Yeah, the Mujahideen was not the Taliban yet. They were just the precursor and eventually became them. Didn't they say it like a
They were Anakin, basically.
Isn't there like a title card where it's like, we thank the brave fighters of the Mujahideen?
It's the last thing. Like after the movie ends, it's like, we thank the brave people of Afghanistan.
But you like super strong Rambo with you don't like the moral of him fighting in the woods and having people saying he's a baby killer and he has to hide in the woods to kill all these bad policemen? No.
No, because I read the book and he dies at the end.
What's funny?
The first one?
Yeah.
No.
What's actually funny is like that's a movie that probably you couldn't make today.
I mean, I love it. I love that movie because of that last scene, man. Yeah, First Blood, just because like we talk about like, oh yeah, Rambo, he's so tight, but people forget that last scene, he is fucking a blubbering mess.
No, yeah.
It's so tragic and it's beautiful, strangely enough, in a weird way. It's like, it's over. It's over, Rambo. Nothing is over. And then my friend, and then the guns were all over me. It's like, what? And JJ, I know you picked Super Macho Machine Gun Rambo.
Yes.
Where they just completely ignored that guy. But like that part was like really moving.
They kind of had to, because like I said, in the book, he's dead.
Yeah.
There were no sequels to this book.
And so they just made up whatever they want. Hey, look, it's Topper Harley. I mean, Rambo. Rambo 3.
But yeah, it was written by John Carpenter. No.
Carpenter.
Terminator.
The book?
No.
The movie.
The movie. Rambo 2 is Sylvester Stallone and James Cameron.
Let me take a look.
They let Sylvester
If it's not
Stallone
James
write.
Cameron, it's John Carpenter. But it's one of them two. I always get them mixed up.
I like that he wrote Rocky, and then they were like, "Stay away."
It doesn't say right off the bat. Let me look up on Wikipedia. But why Rambo? Obviously, it's Rambo. But why for you?
Why for me? I mean, it was a big part of my childhood.
Right.
It's like the pillars of manliness: Macho Man, Rambo, El Santo.
The Holy Trinity.
We had pillars of like crushes, and then you had pillars of manhood. I'm trying to find who did the things. James Cameron. There you go.
Yeah,
Screenplay.
so, yeah, James Cameron and Sly Stallone. But no, yeah, and to Mark's point, like, he's kind of the epitome of what you think of when someone says army guy or like military guy from fiction. It's like, oh, Rambo.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Canadian Rambo, the Russian Rambo. They all want to be Rambo. Fun fact: Rambo's an apple.
Is that what that means?
It's a type of apple.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's where the author got the name from. It's a type of apple that grows in like his hometown.
I would say I thought it was like a cool metaphor or something. No,
it's
just an apple.
It's an apple.
Oh my god. Well, what's your favorite Rambo kill?
The tree in 2 where he's covered in mud.
Let me see if I can find it. It's been a while since I've seen
kill.
2.
I'm pretty sure if you just type.
Oh my god! Yep.
kill.
Also hidden in the JPEG pixels.
And then.
Dang. Oh my god!
He could fight the Predator like that.
Yep.
Ooh, spoilers. Is that on somebody's list? Who knows? I don't even
Predator's not a soldier.
know. He's not even
He's a
ranked.
hunter.
When we do top 5 hunters,
Oh, Predator all the way.
No, we're doing top 5 gatherers. I don't even know how we'd even do that.
I can only think of Jack Black in 100 BC, I think.
Ash Ketchum is gathering all the Pokemon.
That might be a hard one to do. We'll
Gotta gather them all.
later. What'd you say?
Gotta gather them all.
Got it. That's not the catchphrase, Marcos.
Bulma, she gathers the Dragon Balls.
We got something there. We'll make that a deep cut episode, special feature only. Marcos, your
How
number 2.
crazy do you think you have to be to get the name Mad during World War II?
You've had to have eaten mustard gas or something along those lines.
That's World War I. World War II, number 2, World War II, Mad Jack Churchill.
Mad Jack Churchill.
Yeah.
I'm looking that up right now. And
You're going to find a badass picture of him holding a claymore.
Well, there's already movie and there's already sword. No, there's just a picture of him fucking just chilling at a desk.
Okay, so there's a picture where he storms a beach in Finland. It's that one right there. He's holding a claymore.
And that's a sword. No.
Yeah, that is a sword. He's holding a claymore. He's not holding a rifle.
And the claymore is just like a you set it and forget it bomb, right?
No, that's a mine.
Okay.
No, claymores
Claymore is
are
also a sword.
Yes. He's holding the sword from Berserk.
Wait, claymore is a sword also?
Yes.
I forgot.
That's where the mine gets its name.
I forgot.
So you
That's right. I'm stupid. What did I know, but I thought war claymore. I thought he was holding the bomb in his hand, like But no, he's holding the sword.
Yes. And he took 42 Nazis prisoners that were in the military pillboxes that we were talking about, machine gun nests that we were talking about earlier. He just jumped in with the sword, stabbed one dude, and the other dudes were like, "I'm out." And then he took those 4 dudes prisoner, went to the next pillbox, and they were like, "Oh, this is what we're doing."
It's like, this is bullet war. What are you doing?
On top of bullet war, he is the last person to get a confirmed kill with a longbow.
Yep. I kind of feel like that's still up for grabs. I think we can find some trick shot YouTuber that we can throw out there and be like,
But he would have to kill someone.
That's fine.
I feel like this guy was like level 100 and he was
Well, there's stories that he attacked like a whole bunch of Nazis. The Nazis left, and then they were like, "How many wounded do we have?" Well, this many, and then like 10 people that got hit by arrows, and they were like, "Shut the fuck up!"
Arrows? What are you talking
You mean
about?
shrapnel, right? From explosions. No, straight up arrows.
From this guy right here.
They had to bring that Nazi general to like the triage to be like, "No, arrows. There's an arrow sticking out of this man."
Are you fucking high? Are you? And they're German, so they're like, high, and they're like really mad about it. That's terrifying. Like, yeah, there's dudes with arrows. Imagine being World War II and be like, yeah, I've seen bullets fly, I've seen tank fire, and then some dude with a sword just stabbed my friend. He didn't have any guns, he just had a sword and he kept stabbing him.
Claymore is also a big sword.
It's not a small sword, I'll tell you that, yeah. I mean, the fact that it shows up in a black and white World War II photo, glistening in the sun.
He also had a habit of playing bagpipes.
Felix was already on there.
Yeah.
Dude used to play bagpipes in the field. That's terrifying. Hold on. I'm going to create an effect real quick. Keep talking.
So he was captured twice and escaped twice, but one of the times that he was captured, he was playing bagpipes. Like, he was like, "This is how I go."
So I'm playing. These are war bagpipes.
Yeah.
So just this dude just charging. Ah! War! Fighting! All right, enough of that. That would make me cry and pee my pants, and I would give up too. I would give up too. I'd be like, enough war for me today. I am done. I am done. Why didn't you go fight with sword in hand, Marcos, out of a plane?
There's rules about that now.
You can't stab somebody with a sword?
No, bayonets are against the Geneva Convention.
Are
for
they
one.
really now?
Yeah,
Why?
because they're not humane.
Well, Tommy guns are they're banned by the Geneva Convention, right?
No, because they only shoot 9mm.
No. Why are Tommy guns banned in most states then?
Because of,
they never updated the law.
no, they're banned because of the
Magazine capacity.
magazine capacity.
Well, I would go.
Because even in like California, you can't have a mag bigger than 9.
Yeah. Well, that's why we couldn't do. That's why I had to go to Vegas to shoot one in
Yeah.
the range. But the point being, I would have a claymore and a Tommy gun, even though they jammed to shit in war. Just be like, ah! Oh,
They have a range of like 40 meters.
I'm stabbing people. You think I need range?
You do in modern like.
No, stab only, Marcos. What part of war don't you understand?
This isn't the sticks and stones mode, man.
No. What do you think, an AK-47 is going to take out my Tommy gun and me with a sword, all 6'4", me with no cover?
To be fair, it would take a lot of rounds of 5.56 to get you down.
Is that true? Am I more bulletproof because I'm large?
Yes, never shoot a large caliber person with a small caliber round.
So what would be something that would take me down like a
Oh,
normal
I can
person?
take. It would just take like.
Did you say
10
I would take you down? Watch your language. I'd take you down with a fucking 12-gauge shotgun. It doesn't matter.
Well,
Are
that would
shotguns-
take anyone down. Yes.
Yeah.
Shotguns illegal in the Geneva Convention.
Yeah, they're only used to breach for the most
No.
part.
What if I had a shotgun filled with tiny swords?
That is a normal shotgun. That's what the pellets inside of it are.
Oh, no, those pellets. I want little swords. I want the ones that they put inside cocktail drinks.
I think it'd probably break your shotgun.
We'll figure it out. But that is your number 2.
Yee.
Mad Jack Churchill. So my number 1. Let me give you the graphic here because it's time.
It's just Captain America.
It's not Captain America.
Just throwing the shield.
It's more embarrassing than that. Because you gave me real war stories, and I'm like, huh, that's pretty cool. I love that. This guy was fighting real war for real honor and real justice. My number pick is probably going to be super offensive to a lot of people, especially on Veterans Day. Because 1, he's not a real sergeant. 2, there's some questionability about portrayal of this person. Perhaps people being upset about that. My number 1 is a dude playing a dude. Sergeant Lincoln Osiris. Not Robert Downey Jr. Not Kirk Lazarus. Sergeant Lincoln Osiris. That's my number 1 pick. Between, obviously, the movie itself being one of my favorite comedies of all time, him as a character makes me fucking laugh. And I'm not going to subject you guys to this, but there's a short YouTube series with him where they're just going through the mind of Kirk Lazarus doing Sergeant Lincoln Osiris, and it's fucking bananas, and I love it. And so Oh, I thought you were gonna say something.
No, it's second to the lips.
Oh no, but yeah, no, just his weaponry, his loadout, all shotguns. Someone said Captain Crunch. Get the fuck out of here.
Was that Key?
No, that was Josh Man Forever. But no, I mean, just the movie itself, it cracks me up. The fact that, I mean, even just as a character, he goes back for his buddies. He's a team player. Cover me, you lip dick fuck ups. He's just a catchphrase machine. Lead farmer motherfucker. All this shit. It brings me such joy to watch the movie. It's the one thing in my life that still brings me joy after all these years. I've seen it probably 12 times, this movie. At least 5 times in the theaters for sure. Yeah, and Robert Downey Jr., despite what people sometimes say, I think a lot of people have given him a pass at this point, honestly. I mean,
I have seen arguments about whether that movie could be made today, and I'm like, shut up. It was just 10 years ago.
It was 2008 or something like that. Yeah, and my thing is fucking Tony Stark. Yeah,
the dumbness of it is the point. Like,
right.
it's
like he's supposed to be deplorable. It's supposed to be over the top, and it's supposed to be outrageous. Him doing blackface. But for some reason, like, I actually watched a TikTok reactor live react to the movie. She's a black woman, mad as hell. Like, he's gotten away with this whole time. I don't know what the fuck this is about, and she's fucking cracking
whole
up.
time. He doesn't have another movie where he does that.
Oh no, but it still exists.
I think
in
Jim
the world.
Carrey has played more black people in probably A Living Color.
Maybe. But Living Color is regarded. I think he's already been invited to the barbecue. I don't know.
No, I think people forgot about Living Color. It's like, you mean Mad TV? It's like, no, the other one.
But no, man, he was a saucier from San Antone. You know, I love him. He's very funny to me. That's my favorite soldier in movies. If you can make me laugh and you could do some sweet killing, I don't even actually think he kills anybody. I think it's all blanks. Anyway, my number 1, Sergeant Lincoln Osiris. JJ, what is your number 1?
My number 1. I'm going to make a callback to top 5 video game quotes.
Oh, boy.
And shout out to my brother. Brother! It's been too long.
Is this a snake?
Yes.
Which one is this one?
Solid Snake or Naked Snake. All the snakes are good.
Wait, so you're just picking all the snakes from
all
Metal
the
Gear
snakes.
Solid?
I mean,
It's a code name.
they're all the same genetic material.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're all
really?
clones.
I thought they all had different things and that were special about them.
Solid Snake is a clone of Naked Snake. So Naked Snake is the first one, if you want to get technical about it, but they're the same. That's Solid Snake. That's the one in Smash.
Naked Snake. Oh wait, they are the same guys. What?
Yeah.
Do they just clone them so they can have the
We
same
need to
character
type
for over
Solid
different?
Snake.
Huh?
You typed Snake twice.
No, yeah.
I put Naked Snake though.
He put
Oh.
Naked Snake on the second one. Yeah.
No, but the idea was that wait, is Big Boss also Naked Snake?
Yeah.
Okay. So is it because they wanted to do the same character in different wars, so they just made him a clone?
No, there's story reasons why he's a clone. Basically, he's essentially like the perfect soldier. He's the
Okay.
universal soldier. He got the name Big Boss by killing the original boss, and so he became greater than boss. He
So
became
Big Boss. Japan.
Right? Yeah. But
What is his rank?
He doesn't have one.
So he's just special
When you get into
forces?
special forces, you don't really have a rank.
yeah.
Okay, so he's just generic special forces.
Yeah, and then the reason he was cloned really in storyline is because after a while he becomes disillusioned with like the whole military and government bullshittery that's going on in the background.
Right.
So he basically resigns his citizenship and stuff, and he becomes a man without a country.
Oh my God.
But they need a soldier, and they clone him. And then what better test for their soldier than to send him after the original?
Is that Metal Gear Solid 2?
That's Metal Gear. That's Metal Gear. That's
Oh,
not
all
even
of them.
Solid.
Oh, that's just the first one. Okay.
The first Metal Gear that
Yeah.
was like on the
There-
NES or the MSX. It was a Japan-only console that it was originally developed for, and then it was ported to the Nintendo.
Right.
But yeah, in that storyline, Solid Snake has to take down Big Boss, who was Naked Snake.
So they had already developed the clone thing in that first game. Okay.
Here's what's funny, is as you're playing new games, you're actually playing back in time because they ran out of...
Future things.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Everyone's like, "What's Metal Gear Solid?" And then people just like their eyes roll into the back of their heads and they pass out.
It's literally that meme from It's Always Sunny, the Pepe Silvia. Where
Yeah.
it's like, you want to get into the storyline? All right, here we go. Every time I go, it's Pepe Silvia, Pepe Silvia, Pepe Silvia.
It's easier to start back.
And
be
some
like-
people are saying Oscar Isaac should be Solid Snake.
Yeah, I'm for that. I'm down.
Makes it feel good. Look at that. Oh, who's this guy? Is this another snake?
That's okay. So the cloning process was flawed.
Uh-huh.
That's Solid Snake and Naked Snake.
Ah.
The cloning process made him age rapidly, so he's essentially the same age as Naked
the original.
Snake. Yeah.
And then there's Snake Eater. Is that the same snake?
Snake Eater was the code name for the mission that Naked Snake went on.
Snake Eater is a jam. Okay, so that was the concept of it.
Yeah, no, it's actually a song. It's like a very Bondish song. It's really good.
Yeah, it was also in my top 5 like theme songs.
Snake Eater is the favorite.
That's not how Bond music is.
It's the Snake Eater.
Actually, you would like it.
Yeah,
If you
Fine.
wanna play
I'll
it.
get copyright hit and we'll figure it out.
just cut it.
What a thrill.
It's very like
Snake Eater.
there's a woman singing it.
Yeah.
It's a Snake Eater. All right, fine. I'm enough of that. Let's see how correct I am. Not very.
Nope.
When you walk away, you don't hear me. This is too erotic for war.
It picks up.
Okay.
It's like I said, it's a James Bond theme.
But you're so supreme. I give my life
For this heartache and pain, I want to know what love is.
Snake Eater. In my
All right, that's enough of that. That is a jam.
Mm-hmm.
And save. That is in my history now. All right.
It's a lot of buttons to press to save.
I was pretending, but it's in my history now, so I don't have to look for it. So, JJ, solid / big boss / giant / all the snakes,
All the snakes.
every snake. So number
Even
one,
Liquid. Fuck it.
and Liquid is a sex pervert, right? Or he's very creepy and weird. Is that the one that reads your not your credit card, your memory card?
No, that's Psycho Mantis.
Okay, that's like whatever one that is. That guy spooks me out. That idea, like I've read the cracked article about that guy.
You like to play Castlevania.
Yeah, I would cry if I ever played that game and he read my memory card and I'm like, how
No,
do you
he does
know?
even creepier shit. He would tell you to set the controller down on the ground, like if so this was PS1.
Right.
If he sensed that you had like a rumble controller, like a vibration controller, he would tell you to set it down on the ground, and then he would be like, "I'm gonna demonstrate my telepathy," and then he would vibrate the controller like one side at a time, so that it would walk over towards the TV.
That I hate. I would cry, which is why we're moving on to Marcos because I'm about to cry right now. Marcos, Veterans Day number 1.
I'm gonna give an honorable mention real quick to Roy Benavidez, who I mentioned earlier.
Yes.
He's the only Medal of Honor recipient that, when I was studying in basic, that survived. Also, he was saving people in Vietnam. Like, he kept pulling them out and across the battle. See, he survived.
Yeah.
And he ate like 20 bullets. And he was actually put in a body bag. And then as they were zipping it up, he spit in the medic's face and was like, "I'm still alive." That's it.
That guy looks like he's seen some shit and just like
I would say, why'd he wait until? Nah, I would too.
He passed out. Like, they thought he was dead.
And then he's like, zip. When did they zip? Oh no! Please don't. Yeah, this guy. Why is he not your number 1? He ate 28 bullets.
My number 1 literally saved the world. That's why.
Oh, is it? I have an idea. Can I make a random guess?
Sure.
Was it the Bay of Pigs guy?
No. Yes. It's
Yeah, I know history. Go ahead.
Vaseli Arka, also another Russian dude. But yeah, he basically being a soldier being a good soldier is more than just blindly following orders. He had the ability he had nukes in his submarine, and he had free reign. It's like, we trust you. Fire them if you think you're in danger.
Right.
And the U.S. Army. So they were on their way to Cuba just to do a random patrol, and then they fired depth charges. Mm-hmm. And then, because they're in a submarine, radio control is not what we thought it was, they were like, "All right, we're at war already, so we need to fire these missiles right now." And he was like,
It's on.
No. He was the other way. He was like,
well, no. They were like, it's on.
It's on.
We got to do this.
Yeah, fire the missiles right now. And he was like, "I'm not sure we should do that." And they were arguing. So there was 3 people two people in charge of him, his two advisors and him, and he's the only one that could give the final okay. And he had to convince the other two that it was like, it'll be fine. So instead of firing the missiles, he just popped up and then went back to Russia, and everything was cool. But if you've never spent time around army people or any military people, it's like most people are kind of a little bit war hungry, and they would have done the opposite.
They would have just been like, fuck yeah, nukes, boom, and
Yeah.
they'd be done with it.
Exactly. And it would have opened the door. I know nuclear weapons were used in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, but it would have opened the door to it's like, oh, we're going to go to war with Russia with nukes.
Right. And just do it just to do it.
Yeah.
Because we have them.
Yes.
Right.
So he's what kept the Cold War cold. He literally saved the world with his decision making in a very stressful time. Literally while he was getting hit by depth charges.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
depth charges, what are those?
They go in the-
so they were just throwing them, and he was
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
fire torpedoes, not nukes. Please, not anything but nukes.
No, they just surfaced and went back to Russia, but yeah.
All right, bye. We're out. We're out. That's too much temptation. No, I knew that story because
Yeah.
it's like, Bay of, that's Cuba off the coast right there. They could have easily just Florida gone,
Yeah.
which in retrospect would have been a favor probably at this point.
Well, with
Not supposed
with
to say
nuclear
that.
capability, they probably could have hit DC.
True.
Yeah. There's
Oh yeah, there's they show the radius right here. Yep. Oh, they would have got Dallas, Mexico City, perhaps.
Oh, Eagle Pass.
What are
would
the
also-
IRBM? I wonder what's that. Is it the radiation distance?
probably.
No.
Intercontinental.
I don't know. Ask Felix. He might know what it is. I just knew that. I just knew about his decision making. I don't know what kind of nukes they had or how big it was.
Nah, this guy.
I know that by now, like the bombs that we use at Hiroshima and Nagasaki, we have normal bombs that can make explosions that big.
Yeah, they're like little babies. Like, fine.
Well, one of them was Big Boy.
And the other one was Little Boy, or Fat Tony, or something. I don't know. One of them. I thought wasn't one of them Fat Boy or something.
Fat
like
Man.
that? Fat
That
Man.
man.
Fat Tony. Why don't we name our nukes Fat Tony? What did you name? What
That's
did you
a
write on your
Simpsons
bullets?
I didn't write anything on
Why
my
didn't you
bullets.
put Easter eggs for whoever you were fighting? I just see the war things from that. Did you do any cool war things, like in terms of? And this is gonna sound completely stupid. I just want to end on this because I see it in movies. I see it in video games where people will customize either their guns or their helmets or anything like that. Did you do anything cool with
Did
your
you unlock
weaponry?
any cool skins?
Yeah. Did you get any cool? Did you do any Fortnite dances on the enemy?
No Fortnite dances. I did have a Misfits logo on my patch that I painted green.
That's pretty spooky.
Yeah.
Anything else? Any other cool skins?
No, you weren't allowed to do a lot. I did paint all these punk rock symbols on my machine gun carabiners, though.
That's pretty tight.
But
But that's
I
just like the little things, right? Just
yeah, they go underneath. They hold like about 200 bullets. That's about it. But I didn't do too much off the top stuff like that because you're just not allowed to as
Just
much.
like you can't dip your gun in
I've
neon
actually
green paint.
It's actually easier to get into a firefight in underwear than it is to get into a firefight with like cool stuff.
Wait, what? Why? It's just
Because if you get attacked at night, you actually get props. It's like, oh, he didn't even care about pants. He just wants to be out here.
Sure, why not? That's war, everybody. It's fantastic. It's time for us to get out of here. Everybody, next time, top 5 desserts. I might not be next week. It might be next week. Yeah, I think we might have to do a double Cinco.
Might have to push football podcast to Wednesday.
What? Okay, we'll figure it out. But yes, we have next week football program. We've been doing really great with that. Watch our last week's episode with Gertz. That was a lot of fun. Patrick Gertz, Double Toasted alumni, as am I. That was a fun time. He was very good on that. Also, we unlocked video on Spotify. We're going to try that out for a little bit. So if you follow us on Spotify, you'll get the videos there as well. We have them on YouTube. We have our whole archive on YouTube. Just find the Mexcellence archive, and we have the highlights. We just put up our Aaron Rodgers bit up there as well, and this will be archived there as well. Be sure to follow us everywhere, especially on the Mexcellence on all forms of social media. We're actually sticking to a schedule now. So if you want to know when we do shows, we're actually writing them down so that you know. It's going to be usually Tuesdays and Thursdays. Looks like we're switching up next week to Wednesday. But we can definitely audible. We have everything, and we are figuring it out. So we had a lot of people in here today. We've got some pretty high numbers. So please tell your friends. Tell your enemies. Let them know that we are here for you. But let's recap our number 5s. I got number 5, Colonel William F. Guile. Number 4, Lieutenant Topper Harley. Number 3, Gunnery Sergeant Hartman. Number 2, Major Benson Winifred Payne. And my number 1, Sergeant Lincoln Osiris. JJ, I have your list here just in case you need backup. Your top 5.
Al Simmons. Who the hell was number 4?
4, Sergeant Slaughter.
Sergeant Slaughter. Number 3, Roy Mustang. Number 2, Rambo. And number 1, the man without a country, Solid Snake.
And Marcos, quit texting the group chat. We're almost out of here. Your top 5.
Abu Azrael, Stepan Gorbitz, the lone Viking dude, Mad Jack Churchill, and Vaseli Arkaboof.
There it is. And it corrected on my phone as Basilica. And that's not his name, but it's time for us to just mosey on out and get on down and get down out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll see you next time. Go buy stuff. Use our coupon code MEXMERCH. No, that's a lot of miscommunication, JJ. Go to MEXMERCH.com. Buy shirts. Use coupon code MEX at manscaped.com. Get 20% off. Get free shipping. Do all that stuff. Check our social media. You'll find it there. Thanks, everybody. Let's get out of here. Bye.